Join me as I take on the challenge of exploring why we all feel underappreciated and how I can turn that around in my own life. Feeling underappreciated is a topic that's really relevant in today's fast-paced world, where recognition often falls short, and we're left feeling like our efforts aren't valued. It's a feeling that can creep up on anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, and it's essential to acknowledge its impact on our well-being. Feeling underappreciated can manifest in various scenarios, such as in the workplace, where long hours and hard work seem to go unnoticed by managers or colleagues. You might be consistently delivering high-quality results, meeting deadlines, and taking on extra responsibilities. But still, you don't receive the recognition you deserve. This can lead to feelings of frustration, demotivation, and a sense of being undervalued. Many people can relate to this experience, and it's not uncommon to hear colleagues complaining about the lack of recognition or appreciation in their workplace. Another common scenario where people feel underappreciated is at home, particularly in family settings. You might be the one always taking care of household chores, cooking meals, or managing the family's schedule, but your efforts are taken for granted. You might feel like you're invisible, and your contributions aren't acknowledged or appreciated. This can be really challenging, especially if you're someone who values harmony and recognition within your family. It's essential to remember that feeling underappreciated at home can be just as damaging as feeling undervalued in the workplace. Feeling underappreciated can also occur in social settings, such as among friends or in community groups. You might be the one always organizing events, volunteering your time, or offering support to others, but you don't receive the appreciation or recognition you deserve. This can lead to feelings of resentment, hurt, and isolation. It's crucial to acknowledge that these feelings are valid and deserve attention. By sharing our experiences and supporting one another, we can create a more empathetic and appreciative community. In addition to these scenarios, feeling underappreciated can also arise from social media, where people often present a curated version of their lives, making it seem like they're more successful, happy, or appreciated than they actually are. This can create unrealistic expectations and promote feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, and underappreciation. It's essential to remember that social media is just a highlight reel, and nobody posts about their failures, struggles, or feelings of underappreciation. By being more mindful of our social media consumption and focusing on real-life connections, we can reduce the negative impact of these platforms on our self-worth. Feeling underappreciated can have significant psychological effects, such as decreased motivation, lower self-worth, and a lack of confidence. When we don't receive the recognition we deserve, we might start to doubt our abilities, question our value, and feel like we're not good enough. This can lead to a vicious cycle of negative self-talk, self-doubt, and decreased productivity. It's essential to acknowledge that these feelings are common and can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. By sharing our experiences and supporting one another, we can break this cycle and foster a more positive, supportive environment. According to various studies, feeling underappreciated can also have a profound impact on our mental health, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. It's crucial to recognize the warning signs of these conditions and seek help when needed. By prioritizing our mental well-being and taking care of ourselves, we can mitigate the negative effects of feeling underappreciated and cultivate a more resilient, positive mindset. It's also essential to remember that we're not alone in this struggle, and many people have overcome feelings of underappreciation to achieve their goals and find fulfillment. One way to combat feelings of underappreciation is by practicing self-recognition and self-appreciation. This means acknowledging our achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and celebrating our successes. By focusing on our strengths, accomplishments, and positive qualities, we can boost our self-esteem, confidence, and motivation. It's also essential to surround ourselves with positive, supportive people who appreciate and value us for who we are. By doing so, we can create a more nurturing environment that fosters growth, recognition, and appreciation. To overcome feelings of underappreciation, it's also crucial to develop effective communication skills, expressing our needs, desires, and expectations clearly and assertively. This means learning to say no when necessary, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing our own needs. By communicating our value and worth to others, we can establish more positive, respectful relationships that promote mutual appreciation and recognition. It's essential to remember that communication is a two-way street, and we must be willing to listen to others, empathy, and understanding their perspectives as well. Another strategy for combating feelings of underappreciation is to focus on our passions, interests, and values. By doing what we love, pursuing our goals, and living a life that aligns with our values, we can cultivate a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and recognition. This means taking risks, stepping out of our comfort zones, and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and development. By doing so, we can create a more meaningful, satisfying life that's filled with appreciation, recognition, and joy. It's essential to remember that our worth, value, and appreciation come from within, and we must prioritize our own needs, desires, and aspirations. In addition to these strategies, it's essential to practice mindfulness, self-care, and self-compassion. This means being kind, gentle, and understanding towards ourselves, acknowledging our imperfections, and embracing our uniqueness. By cultivating a more positive, supportive relationship with ourselves, we can develop a stronger sense of self-worth, confidence, and appreciation. It's also crucial to prioritize our physical, emotional, and mental well-being, taking care of our bodies, minds, and spirits. By doing so, we can create a more resilient, thriving life that's filled with appreciation, recognition, and fulfillment. In conclusion, feeling underappreciated is a common experience that can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. It's essential to acknowledge the impact of this feeling on our well-being, relationships, and overall quality of life. By recognizing the signs, causes, and effects of feeling underappreciated, we can take the first step towards creating positive change and fostering a more supportive, appreciative environment. If you've ever felt underappreciated, we'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. What strategies have you used to overcome these feelings, and how have you cultivated a more positive, supportive relationship with yourself and others? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content related to self-improvement, mental well-being, and personal growth. By sharing our stories, supporting one another, and prioritizing our well-being, we can create a more compassionate, appreciative community that values and recognizes the worth, value, and contributions of every individual. And if you're looking for more inspiration, visit my website, innerharmony.co.in, for tips and resources on living a confident, happy life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content.